All right, let's turn back to our first alert forecast tonight. A live look around western Washington right now. What a stormy Saturday. We're tracking an atmospheric river that's bringing stormy conditions through the weekend. At this hour, we're starting to see heavy rain and the winds are starting to pick up. You can see our cameras shaking there from Everett to Bellingham and Seattle. And I know that storm is packing quite a punch, especially for our mountains too. But we know a lot of people are out and about just right here outside of our studio for the Sounders game.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be the big reason. The main reason why we are under first alert is that we are just trying to get people extra aware that there is this heavy rain. Yes, is it going to be out of the ordinary, high impact? No, not really that much, but we are still going to be seeing some heavy rain here as we head into the night. And with many of you out, you definitely want to be aware of some of this rain that's going to be coming on through at times. Some of the wind still going to be in place too tonight, and could see some flooding out of this too as we head on into the next few days. But if you're out towards the Sounders match, going to be a wet one. Have the rain gear with you. Make sure that you're prepared for that. That starts up here at 7:30. Again, under first alert through tomorrow morning. This is going to be the time period where we have the heaviest rain with this atmospheric river that's going to be impacting us here for the next few days. By after tomorrow morning, we still have rain in some heavier pockets, but there will be fewer of them. We're still going to have some gusty winds to go along with each pocket of heavy rain as well, plus the isolated chance of some flooding with some of those higher snow levels and some of that runoff from some of the Cascades and the Olympics into some of our rivers, streams, and our creeks. And that will be all across here in western Washington with the widespread rain. So let's talk about it. Into the day tomorrow, again, pockets of heavy rain, just not going to be quite as many of them as what we have today or either tonight. Temperatures eventually warming up even more sunshine as we go later into the week. We'll get into that in a second. But first, we do have to get through tonight with the higher snow levels, which if you're heading across the mountains, you're actually looking pretty nice because snow levels up around 6,000, 7,000 feet tonight are going to mean perfect conditions for driving across the passes other than just seeing some wet highways. Right here in Seattle, a little bit of a shake to the camera. We got those winds around 15 miles per hour. Temperatures in the low 50s right now as the rain makes its way on through. 50s here in the lowlands. We got temperatures sitting above freezing across the passes. Stevens Pass, Snoqualmie Pass, and White Pass. That's why we are seeing some melting and more rain as opposed to seeing just snow. So looking at the radar, you can see we're at the tail end of this first round that's going to be coming through for today. We got another round that will be developing. You can start to see the beginnings of that right off of the coast, and that will make its way more overhead as we go deeper into the night just before midnight, and stick with us on into early tomorrow morning. That's going to move on out of here. We'll get some more systems to come through behind that as well. Looking at the wind advisories, these are with us until 7 p.m. tonight, so not too much longer with these, but still keep an eye out for some of those gusts up to maybe 45 miles per hour for the coast as well as for parts of northwest interior. And the flood watches that you're seeing right here, those don't officially start until tomorrow morning. That will be the time when we start to see some of this runoff from all the heavy rain that we're expecting across the mountains back into our streams and our creeks, and that's going to be sticking with us here for the next few days. So areas there, and if you live closer to one of those bodies of water, just to keep an eye out for some of those higher bodies, those higher waters to go along with that. Futurecast kind of showing us here as we head on into the rest of this evening that those pockets of rain will start to come back together, and it's something that we'll see a lot more of, especially near and south of Seattle, as that's where the steadiest activity will be for the rest of tonight. We'll see that begin to fade away and move southward as we head into tomorrow morning around 7 o'clock. What's south, though, is going to be eventually working its way back north. Now, this is going to be moving in and out of here, so it's not going to be staying right overhead, but we'll see this pick up mid to late morning for Sunday and then into the early part of the afternoon. By tomorrow evening at 4 o'clock here around Seattle, points around Everett should begin to start to see that ease a little bit with more of the drying as we head on into the remaining of Sunday night. Another round of rain to come, though, into Monday. Still additional rain for us to come, anywhere between maybe an inch to an inch and a half to possibly 2 inches of rain for most spots. And as I was mentioning, when we do have these pockets of heavy rain coming on through, because you can see early tomorrow morning, winds will be down by about 5 to 15 miles per hour, but then pick back up again as we have this second surge of rain come on through, closer to 25 to 35 to possibly 40 miles per hour. So that will be the general theme here for the next couple of days for Sunday and Monday. Then things quiet down a bit more, get near 60 by Wednesday.